Welcome back.
Hello.
What
Welcome
other
back,
breakfast
my
foods
cereal.
contain pieces of
Oh,
human?
really?
I don't know.
Yeah, right back where we left off.
That's. Do you want us to stick with or not? Like, which one is it?
Rice Krispies.
Oh,
Those
boy.
are little elf babies, and they're just screaming. That's the sound. The snap, crackle, and pop.
Oh, God. We're the worst.
You guys give a lot of cereal.
We do have a lot of cereal.
We are super cereal.
I think in our stores we have like 10 different kinds. That's it, and that
Really?
includes like all the healthy stuff, the chocolate one, the frosted one, and the normal one.
I've noticed the Mexican grocery stores here have a very limited supply of cereal. Very picky. Which ones they carry.
So, you know, we actually have like Asian stores right here. I don't think we have them in Mexican stores.
I think it's because North Carolina is one of the higher immigration type places for people from Mexico. Because of all the farming.
Oh, it's next to the border, right?
No, it's not. But we're
Well, it's in the south.
okay. But that's
So
like saying, I mean, that's really not though. It's really not.
I know. I mean, it took me a while to realize that the south doesn't mean the south part. No, it means like the bottom right-ish corner, sort of, but in a weird shape. That's what the south is, right?
Yeah. No, but we're a big farming state, and so a lot of
right,
people come
like
here.
strawberry and stuff. Because of strawberries.
More tobacco.
Oh,
We're a tobacco state. When I was a kid, most of the farmers hired kids, but they've learned that Mexican labor is even cheaper than young children.
yep.
They're stealing our young children. We need to build a wall.
As someone who did that work, that is definitely the work no one wants to do.
Yep. But hey, but some people still claim that that's the jobs that they're being stolen from us, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that the people say that also want to work those jobs?
No. Those are the people that don't want to work any job that requires them to leave their house or office. But yeah, there's tons of Mexican grocery stores around here. We go there quite often, actually. There is an Asian market nearby too, but only like one.
I really still want to go to a really nice, authentic Mexican restaurant because I really haven't.
There's not any in my state.
No authentic ones?
Not that I've found. I mean, living in Texas, I got some really good Mexican food, and the stuff here just doesn't compare to some of the stuff I've had in Texas. There's some good places here. Like there's a good street taco place I know of. But I've tried to find places that compared to the places that we used to eat at in Texas. There's some good places, but they're not as good.
It's just one of those things that we don't really have here either. We have our like taco mixes, I guess, at the grocery store, but that's about it.
Didn't we go to a Mexican place and have margaritas? By the pitcher, me and you?
Wasn't that in London?
Yeah, it was.
Was that a Mexican place?
It was.
It might have been, but it was like we were like there was like this one dark corner in the whole place next to like the kitchen or something, and it was this weird standing table with two bars. And that was our spot.
That was our spot.
It was kind of weird.
It was weird.
Because we were like, because people kept walking next to us and stuff. It's like we were like, waiting at the DMV or something. Yeah, we had a margarita picture. I think we got intoxicated there.
I think so.
I don't remember. Did we get food there at all?
I don't think so. I don't remember eating there.
Is there any water missing?
If you guys realize yet that there's no
look like it.
food machine here that you have to actually eat. Oh my god, how many of these? Oh my Jesus, Lord Christ.
Just saw how many there's to do.
Well,
We're gonna need some crop sticks.
we have crop sticks, I think.
We're gonna need a lot of crop sticks.
I've placed a whole bunch. Y'all can start adding some to it though.
I'm about to.
Okay, I will queue up 100,000.
That's a lot. But do you have a thing in your ass for him?
It's expandable.
I actually want to try something.
It stretches. It's like
No, I meant, do you have a storage for him? Period, though, or is it going to be
Oh.
on drives?
would be going to be on drives.
Then don't make 100,000.
It's already made 1,000.
We have 9,000 in there already.
Well, I know.
Pakratt, I broke one of the glowstones. It was Arkas' fault.
I'm
You what?
over here. I'm like half a country away.
What?
Oh, that's a good idea. That might even work.
What? This plant?
Yeah, I forget what it's
Yeah.
called.
The problem with it is it needs to be on top of farmland, and when I place it on top of farmland, it turns it into dirt. So, yeah, that's stupid, isn't it? So no, it doesn't seem like it's going to work.
Nintendo Direct starts in 30 minutes. Is that like a Nintendo conference?
Yeah, no one cares about it.
Do we want to see Sonic Racing? Is Sonic even like Nintendo?
No.
Isn't Sonic Capcom?
I don't know who owns Sonic.
Sega.
Sega.
Well,
Uh,
Sonic.
Sonic.
Sonic belongs to the public.
I come from Europe. We have Article 13 here.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
What's Article 13?
Means that
You
platforms
get the death
can
penalty
be
for
liable
games.
for copyright infringement. It's like if you get a copyright strike on YouTube, YouTube might be also liable in that case.
There just won't be a YouTube in Europe. That's
Basically.
probably what'll happen.
I think it's something that will be having too much of an impact, where like it cannot happen. Shouldn't happen.
Still, they try.
Yeah. Because like they're being lobbied hard in the European Parliament. This would also work for Twitch though. Like Twitch would also then be sort of liable. I don't know. My content is clean ish. I hope. I don't know. We don't know how that's gonna happen. It's gonna like I think it's gonna go in effect like the end of this year, but yeah. You still have that real estate, Guude?
Uh, you think you're well, like didn't like Germany ban streaming or something like that? You have to have like a license to stream.
They had the broadcasting license thing where like they saw live streaming as like
Did
broadcasting.
that go
like-
away?
I think it did probably. I think it softened up.
Okay, because I see Doc streaming all the time now, and I
I,
was like,
I also see doc streamers, so that's why. Yeah.
I wasn't sure if he was just like, you know what, screw this, I'm gonna do it anyways, or
Maybe.
Well, it's not like it's doing any better here. There's about to put a tax on video games here for violence. Unless they're attempting to.
New York? Or
you still live in New York?
Well, I know at least one of the states was attempting that. Wasn't that Virginia?
oh, who cares?
I think Virginia has other things they need to worry about.
Yeah, which is why they're distracting by putting out a thing to try and put a 10% tax on violent video games.
Do you still live in New York though, or do you not? Do you say where you live now?
Yeah, I do, and yes, I live in New York, not the city.
Okay.
Upstate New York.
Yeah, what's your, you
Where
moved
there's-
whenever y'all got married?
Hmm?
I mean, I know you moved, but I didn't know if you moved out of state when you got married.
Right, yeah.
Now, don't forget, everybody. We still need to put the blue upgrades and all the harvesters, okay?
What?
We still need to put the blue upgrades and all the harvesters.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, like, if, yeah. We need to put down all the conduits and stuff. Those are always awful to place.
The more we do this, the more I'm wondering if we could have just done a copy-paste thing with a builder.
No, we can't. You could.
Probably place conduit. It might not place the
Yeah, it won't
machines in the
place
right direction.
conduit. No, it won't.
It won't place conduit.
No,
That
I'm
is
pretty
a
sure we
block.
tested this out.
Really?
Yeah, yeah, but so is a plant is also a crop, and the crop stick is also a block. They're all blocks. But like,
Well, one that you need to place in a direction, it doesn't work too good. Conduit is just conduit. It's just placing it.
okay,
picks a direction.
prove me wrong.
No, I'm gonna.
Okay,
I was
well
just- if you
then
tested it, you tested it. I was just curious.
I'm not sure if I tested it. I'm pretty sure I tested it. Or at least I'm very convinced that this is not going to work, but I could be wrong. But I'm going to assume
50-50 on it. I don't know if it would work or not because
I'm going to assume it's a big no.
Pro-
But that's just me.
You might be right.
Yeah.
I wonder why you would ever want the speed to be slow
For what?
for the crafters.
Oh, crafting. I
Yeah.
don't know. I was kind of wondering about that the other day. It's so hard to tell if you missed a crop stick. There. I hate looking behind me and seeing how many there are left to go. Oh crap!
Don't look. Don't look.
Oh man. Oh.
Don't look. Here I am secretly crafting 50 imaginary time blocks. Don't look. Just don't look.
That's
do
why I
the
told you
looking
to
part.
stop and then go. I think you've gone far enough. Please pull your car over.
So, Pack, have you finished your mansion yet?
No.
Glowstone.
Just
I'm
declare
still
it
working
finished.
on it, but I got.
Just declare it finished.
I just got to finish the hallways a little bit, and then I'll be fine. It's good enough to record, I think. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
and the village outside, I want to do a little bit better.
Mm-hmm.
We're having so much fun playing Pixelmon. We have all the rare Pixelmons.
Honestly, I would consider just heading on over there, but by the time that I head over there, you guys are gonna be like, "Oh, that's old news. I'm done."
I don't know. think a lot
I haven't
of us
played. I haven't played in a while. I've had like a week or two hiatus.
I would honestly want to go over there just for building stuff. The Digimon stuff. I'm kind of interested, but
Yeah. Other than that, it's just vanilla
sorry,
Minecraft. There's
Pokemon. I
no.
just said Digimon. Excuse me.
I guess there's a couple of extra blocks, but
there's not a lot extra to work with, but
like if
It
you're
would be
not,
kind
like
of
if you're
fun
not
following the building scheme of Pokemon.
building scheme of Pokemon,
Yeah,
what does that mean?
I'm honestly not sure what to do on the server anymore.
I mean, it's fun to prepare for these tournaments.
These tournaments that always happen when I can't go there, and honestly, I don't know anything about Pokemon at all. So the tournaments don't appeal to me because I don't know anything about. Like whenever y'all even lay out the rules, I'm like, I don't even know what some of that means. Like, because I don't know anything about Pokemon. So like, I don't know. I just think I'm out of my place.
Yeah, I've done one tournament. It was fun.
I kind
But
of
like it left me feeling empty on the inside afterwards.
I do like a lot of what's going on there, but I gotta admit that the battling, it's kind of simplistic looking as far as I'm concerned.
That's
It's like every single attack is this one lunges at that one, and this one lunges at that one. It doesn't matter if there's like shooting a giant water something or if it's a dragon beam. Or
you don't actually see the battle either. That's the part
right,
that kind of sucks.
Cameras are.
Yeah, I mean,
cameras
They're
are.
adding that
Cameras
in
are
the update, actually.
Are they? Okay,
Yeah.
well that's good.
Adding what?
Particles for the battles.
Particles.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Also, they have
definitely
like a slight glow of water of blue coming off of water one.
Kinda. Yeah.
Yeah.
it's definitely fun
What do
though.
you-
But I
what do
just
you-
I don't. I agree with Guude. I can't really find much purpose.
Yeah. I
Well,
think.
well, I like everything about Pokemon except for the battling mechanic. I mean, I don't mind the other stuff, but the battling mechanic is kind of boring to me.
Isn't that what Pokemon's all about? Like battling Pokemon?
No, you got to catch them all.
Yeah, that's what I've been focused on is catching them all. But I don't know what that means either because I don't know how many there are. And like a lot of times, like one of them will be an evolved version of another, and I never would have known that if it wasn't for chat telling me that. And like what type fights what type and stuff, I have no idea. Like I don't know anything about it. I just feel very dumb about all of it.
You just need to apply your magic knowledge to Pokemon. You'll be all set.
They should make like a mod for Pixelmon where you don't have Pixelmon but you have Disney characters. And like like Mickey evolves into Goofy.
That would be weird.
And
we'd have to ban him from the tournaments.
yeah. Oh god.
Like I read
What
the
a
rules for
perfect
this upcoming tournament, and there was literally things I don't even know what that means, and so I'm like, well, I guess I'm just not going to even worry about what day I'm not even going to fill out this form because I don't know what the requirements even are.
Yeah, and it's like it's
I mean, I'm kind of curious. I follow some of the people doing it, but so I'm kind of curious. What's the upcoming tournament?
I don't know anymore.
It's level 45, 4v4. So you can only bring 4 guys with you. And we're finally allowing held items and potions.
Yeah, I don't even know what a held item is.
yeah, it's gone too deep for me.
I gave one of my Pokemon
plus-
something one time actually to hold, but I don't know. Just because chat told me to put the thing in the slot, like I wouldn't know what held items to get for the other Pokemons. I don't know.
So sad for you.
Well, whatever it is you're doing, there's a held item that probably makes it better. Just how it
Well,
works.
yeah, I understand that, but like, so if I was supposed to bring 4 Pokemon, I wouldn't know what items I needed to get for those Pokemon to bring.
To make it better.
Yeah.
Well, that's also the thing. Like every time I wanted to learn something, the biggest advice I got was like, "Oh yeah, you have to read the wiki."
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
And there's like multiple wiki pages, and because like in the game itself, it doesn't really tell you anything.
Right.
Like even if you install NEI, like a lot of the recipes or whatever, like don't even work properly, show up or anything.
Really?
So it's just
Aren't really any recipe. Just for the Pokeballs, and that's pretty much it.
yeah, it's just I just feel out of my depth when I do it.
Well, they could put stuff in the NEI so you can hover over an item and say, "This is what this thing does." Because I mean, who else would know? I mean, what was the lucky?
Well,
egg
that's
that
the thing
makes
too.
certain
NEI
things
is not even
go
part
up?
of the mod pack because it doesn't. The UI overlaps with the battle stuff, and
Yeah.
it comes up whenever you
Oh,
go
no,
into
that's-
a battle.
NEI is different than Walia though. That's two separate mods.
Do what?
NEI is different than Walia. The overlay.
No, we're talking about the recipe one.
Yeah,
The
we're
NEI.
talking
recipe
about
one
NEI.
is
Wila, I don't know why people use Wila. I'm not a Wila user.
That's
You
not
are
in
right
the pack
now.
either, though. Walla.
Although I use Wila right now, it's pretty nice actually.
Right.
Never mind.
I was about to say you are literally using it.
I just need to be opinionated about something. Okay, there's no middle ground.
Be like anytime you go into a battle, you have to hit Control O to cut off NEI, otherwise you can't see part of the battle stuff.
That would be the only reason that would seem like the lucky egg is for experience. But if you don't know the lucky egg is for experience, how would you know that unless you read the wiki page? I mean, who
Oh,
knew
you
it
know,
was
you
for
stream.
experience, right? I'm assuming that I don't remember. I remember the lucky egg like from Gen 2 when I played a long time ago.
Yeah, I've just never done anything Pokemon related at all.
Same. It's my first anime game, really. This one. So,
You really should play
yeah,
Doki Doki.
It's spoiled. It's already spoiled for me though.
Yeah, I guess that. I mean, I wonder. I guess you can tell me after you're done streaming or something how spoiled it is. Because I'm wondering.
I know that a lot of people die, and there's this one girl that like takes over everything.
This is a literature club?
Yeah. You should
So-
play it, Nebris. Have you ever played it? Do you know anything about it?
No.
Yeah,
I don't
no,
know
you-
anything about
It's a. I mean, it's
Okay.
one of those reading games.
I can't
Yeah, Good's favorite game is point and click adventures.
I do love point and click adventures.
You do.
I have
You're.
not played one of those in a long time.
Have you played Freddy Fish?
Played what?
Have you played Freddy Fish?
Freddy Fish?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. What's wrong with you? How can you say you like point and click adventures, but you've not played Freddy Fish?
I've never even heard of Freddy
There's
Fish.
a lot of point and click adventures. First of all,
I'm talking like King's Quest when I was 5.
I'm talking Freddy Fish OG, like late '90s. I think it was late '90s. It might have been early 2000s.
Like the old LucasArts
Okay.
games is what I'm talking about.
Yeah, LucasArts.
LucasArts, lol.
Why is that?
So
It's
so
all EA now, buddy.
I still cannot believe that they closed that studio. That was like one of the dumbest things.
Aren't they like laying off like 800 people at Blizzard as well?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they
Right
just
now?
laid off 800 people.
Record
Mm.
profits
Saw
for
that.
the year. Let's get rid of 800 people.
Now
I don't
they
see
are
them doing
swinging
anyway.
that thing. The only thing I can somewhat. This is one of those decisions where you got to look at the other side of things. They combine two companies. There's gonna be overlap, so I can kind of understand it from that perspective. It just doesn't look good at this moment in time when there's so much crap going on.
It's quite an overlap if it's 800 people that are being laid off, though.
Well, yeah, but it's two very
Yeah.
big companies. I mean,
No, but on the same note, it's
outside of the
also
development side of things. There's a lot of like publishers, publishing side of things that they don't really need duplicates for.
yeah. Also, if you want to increase your profit, you can also just like fire everybody because that's that's usually like a big cost, like paying people. But, yeah. I don't know much about it though. But I know that a lot of people are pretty upset about it.
Mm-hmm. Very angry. They're mad, Daddy.
That's what they get for those loot boxes.
Evidently, Freddy Fish is 1994.
Oh, same age as me. Well, everybody who's played Freddy Fish knows it's a gem. Okay.
Legend.
All right. Well, we'll talk about other gyms next time.
Probably not. Bye.
Yay!
Bye,
I'm
everyone.
sorry. I'm just ruining every segue.